Hi there, this is Bonnie Power, and today I'm going to talk to you about what's in the program on how to become an industry expert and generate massive income. So this is just a quick overview. Basically the most important features of becoming an industry expert are outlined in these 14 different modules as you see in front of you here. And what we're going to do is go through them individually. That's sort of an acronym for industry expert, if you might see. So the first one is the I, and that is the interview experts in your webinars. So basically, if you can grab hold of a few key players in your industry who are prominent and they're well regarded, if you can interview them in your webinars and get the information down on your websites and in your blogs, you start to affiliate with the industry's best, and your status as the trusted advisor will solidify once you've done that. So that's one key thing that we're going to show you how to do, and how to do it really easily and effectively. If you're not using social media already, and we're going to assume that you don't really know too much about it, we're going to show you how to build a global network that'll help you meet the purpose of your business goals. So if you're wanting to become an industry expert, we'll show you which of the social media elements are the best to use, and then how to track the results and make sure that you're getting as many as your ideal clients looking at your work and commenting on your blogs, or joining you on Facebook or on LinkedIn. So there's great ways to do that. We'll talk about the keywords that are relevant for your industry to make sure that you use those keywords in all of your messages. That's basically one of the key secrets to building it quickly and efficiently. The next one is D, and that's for develop relationships with the thought leaders. So basically, this is about aligning with those people who are creating waves. If you can identify the people who aren't afraid to speak their mind, if you agree on them with certain issues, and you can basically help promote what they're saying. And these people, that they like creating waves, they like pushing the boundaries, they like making the industry being more accountable, and they like making the industry use their initiative to create a better quality service. So if you can find people like that, that would be excellent for your reputation, to align yourself with these thought leaders. The U is for utilise market trends and developments, and that's using the memberships that you are a part of. The industry associations are going to help you keep up to date, but it's what you do with that information. Very few people actually take action on the information. Every change, there's always a window of opportunity. So we're going to show you how to strategically think outside the square and really use these industry changes to get ahead, and to basically put your brand out there and to be seen as the industry expert. Once you've got an audience, and you've got your community of people who you've been liaising with over social media or through different channels, then the next thing is to organise a seminar or a workshop in your local area, or a webinar if you've got global clients. So if this sounds like something you'd be interested in, we'll show you some great tips that I've actually learnt from firsthand from one of Australia's best and most profitable speakers. So I'll share you the knowledge that I've learnt. It's cost me thousands of dollars, but happy to pass it on to my clients to make sure that they benefit as well. Now the lower level is on the speaking in front of hundreds of people, is doing those coaching gigs or the consulting gigs. So you can choose 15 to 20 companies you can target and share your skill, knowledge and industry insight with these companies. So go for the corporates, that's where the money is. You can always advertise on your website that you deal with individuals or to consumers, but the corporates are where the money is. So if you can think of 15 to 20 companies, that would be great, because you'll really add to your bottom line then. The R is recommending your affiliates, and that's where you've got a very easy channel for website It's no website, no products are needed. All you need to do is basically endorse someone's product or service. The Y is for YouTube videos and linking to your blog. So we're going to show you how to easily set up a YouTube video. People really prefer to watch the videos than to actually have to read through lots and lots of content. So what we're finding is that the more effective pages have actually got an element of video in them. I'm going to show you in one of the modules as well a really easy and effective way to produce those yourself, so you don't actually need to have thousands of dollars spent on just one video, because you need dozens and dozens and dozens of videos on there, so there's no point paying thousands of dollars for just one. Okay, now the E for expert, E is for the e-products, including the membership sites and the WordPress sites. So this is something that I've been researching over the last couple of years, and I'll share with you the most effective systems that we've found. I'll share with you the knowledge that I've acquired and how to put it into practice. The X is for your X factor, and that's the X factor to your brand and your marketing materials. So there's 3 steps, or there's 3 key areas of gaining that X factor, and that's building your reputation to the point of celebrity status within your industry. So we'll talk about that. Being authentic to your unique brand, and being you right to the core, and being confident that in who you are, and being the polished self of who you are. And then there's another strategy that I'm going to be sharing with you in this program, and that's identifying the issue that no one else wants to talk about. And this is basically the way to attract media attention. It's very, very effective. You can get free exposure through the newspapers and on headlines through daring to talk about that element that the industry isn't prepared to talk about. Okay, the P is for partnering in joint ventures. Now this is Janet Backers, who is from Wonderful Web Women. She's located in I think New South Wales in Australia. Very, very big success story over the last couple of years. She has her business has been developed from primarily interviewing people over the web, with creating a membership site, charging her clients or members to access those interviews. Very, very clever. And what she's done with the interviews and the joint ventures, she's actually created quite a successful business. So one of the things that she says is that you always think about the client, who your clients are, and who has been helping your clients before you've been serving them, and then who is likely to help your clients after you've finished serving them. So we'll talk about joint ventures and how to set them up with the documentation that you need to protect yourself. But yeah, very, very lucrative and very easy to set up as well, just very similar to the affiliate programs. Okay, now email marketing. Now this is the fundamental basic level. This is where you start basically, and this is what I'll be spending a lot of time on to make sure you get right. There's lots of different strategies and tactics that we'll be sharing. Basically the overall message that I'll give to you today is that you need to really help people. So 95% of your emails will be giving you content, and only 5% will you be trying to sell them something in the email or a pitch or whatever. So, and you don't have to sell them something all the time, but basically developing your relationship of trust and being known as the trusted advisor. They'll really love receiving your emails, and there's strategies on how to beat the delete box or the spam box and things like that. So you'll learn all that very, very quickly and easily in the program. The R is for recording your online courses using Camtasia and PowerPoint, and this is where you basically there's a software that you can record the screen, and the screen is very similar to what you're seeing now. It doesn't cost hardly anything. It couldn't actually cost you $0, and I'll show you how to do that. Very, very easy. If you know how to use PowerPoint and you know how to use a video recorder with the record, the pause and the stop button, you should be able to do a very similar job to what this program is here. Now the last module is basically setting your systems up so that at the end of the day you're going to be saving a lot of time because you've got an efficient workplace, and even if that's in your home office, it's very easy for you to find everything. At the end of the day as well, you've got to know what you want to do with this business that you're setting up, whether it's going to be an ongoing thing for you of passive income, which that's the ideal, or if you want to challenge yourself to build it up to a point where you'd sell it off and then perhaps create another one, because once you know how to do it, then you can do it again and again and again. So we'll be talking about that and setting up the systems for it. Okay, so thank you for listening. That is the overall part of the overview that I want to talk to you about. In the actual course, you learn a lot of other things. I'll just go down to some of the things that you might learn. Here we go. So you'll learn the 6-step list marketing system. List marketing, so basically how to build a list. I'll tell you the criteria for choosing a profitable niche. We'll go over that. We'll go over the 5 steps to actually creating a product. These are just some of the things that are in the actual program. If you're wanting to make that, sign in your details now just to take the next step, you'll find a little bit more about this. We'll learn about the continuity programs or the membership sites and how to set one up, because that's the latest and the greatest way to make money online at the moment. The 5 most effective online continuity models, we'll go over those ones so you can choose wisely which one you like. How to build a following on Twitter. It's extremely easy, so it doesn't take much. So they're just a couple of different things that we're going to be talking about. So click on the details now, take the next step, fill your details in, and then we will see you on the next step. Thank you.